Walter was a friend of mine, and I can tell you from personal experience just how moved and honored Walter would be to have his name associated with USC Annenberg with this award, and also bestowed upon all of these tremendous colleagues here in this room today. So thank you. Thank you very much. And I also want to thank USC for educating the next generation. I had expected that at the end of my career I would have everything pretty much taken care of. But apparently there's more work to do, so thank you. We need them. But we need them to be good. So thank you for educating the next generation. 2025 was a fraught time for 60 Minutes. As Marty mentioned, our corporation was attempting to merge with another company, and it required the Trump administration's approval to do so, and a great deal of pressure was placed on 60 Minutes. We lost two great news executives on either side of that story you just saw. As Marty mentioned, Bill Owens, the executive producer of 60 Minutes, under pressure was forced to resign. And then after that story aired, we lost our news division president, Wendy McMahon. These were not managers. These were leaders in our profession. The most outstanding leaders in journalism I have ever known in my career. And it was heartbreaking to all of us to lose them. However, I will say that in that season, last season, all of our stories got on the air. We got them all on the air. We got them all on the air with an absolute minimum of interference, nothing that anyone in this room would have been alarmed by. So our company is now the new Paramount, and we were all very concerned at 60 Minutes about what that meant. It's early yet, but what I can tell you is we are doing the same kinds of stories with the same kind of rigor, and we have experienced no corporate interference of any kind. So that has been a tremendous way to start this season. I want to thank Maria Gavrilovich, who is a producer who is completely undaunted by a story that no one will speak to us about and has no pictures of any kind to use. You've all been in that place. We are all experiencing trouble getting people to appear on our broadcasts because of the fear that has spread across the country. And yet, given that limitation, we are still on the air telling the public these stories, no matter how difficult it is for us to do the job in the way that we would like to do it. I also want to point out Alex Ortiz, who also worked on this story. He's here with us today. Alex is a brilliant associate producer at 60 Minutes. He's the kind of young person, I think you know what I mean, who gives you confidence and hope and faith in our future in this profession. You know, there was a time when things were worse. You have to go back a little ways. It was 1798. But that's when the Sedition Act was passed, and it was literally codified in law. It was against the law to criticize the federal government or any member of Congress. Editors and reporters went to jail in that period of time for doing their jobs. Fortunately, there was a sunset on that, and 2 years later in the Jefferson administration it went away. But Madison was asked in 1800 what he thought of the Sedition Act, and he wrote in his letter from Virginia words that I think encapsulate this moment better than just about anything I can imagine. Madison wrote that freedom of the press is the right that guarantees all the others. And I am so honored to be in a room with my colleagues who are working so hard every day, taking risks every day to make sure that right endures. Thank you so very much.